What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the platform. I appreciate you. If this is your first time, I truly appreciate you clicking on this video. I got a very serious story to share with you guys. My platform is pretty new, extremely small, but I wanted to do my part to spread light and do my due diligence to bring light, shed light upon this situation that's going on in Yoder, Colorado. There's a veteran-owned ranch/farm out there that has been harassed for some time now. I saw a few clips of it scrolling through my timeline on Instagram, to be honest with you. And this is a dire matter. And I wanted to use my platform, regardless of how small it is, to share this story with you guys. So hopefully it brings awareness and you guys can share it as well if it hits home for you. I'm going to read off a brief overview before I get into the video from the veteran who is pretty much crying out for help. This is a serious situation, and towards the end of the video, I'll wrap it up by just giving my take on why this is so important. All right. Freedom Acres Ranch is a veteran-owned farm located in Yoder, Colorado. The ranch is dedicated to sustainable farming practices and offers various programs aimed at supporting veterans. Programs and services, veteran support initiatives. Freedom Acres Veteran Program. This program assists Black veterans, including those facing homelessness, by providing a long-term living arrangement at the ranch. Participants engage in daily ranch work and can eventually own land after completing a service commitment. So as you can see from that brief overview, it's Black owned, and the gentleman CW, who I'm going to play a clip of him speaking out to the public asking for help. I'm going to play that clip shortly. It's Black owned, and it's a ranch that is supportive of veterans, right? It says Black veterans, but I'm quite sure it's to include all veterans. And they have been harassed, and the local law enforcement out there, from what I've gathered, isn't doing much about it. And that's a serious problem. So I'm going to play the clip by CW, and I'll let him explain to you exactly the recent events that has taken place that prompted me to do this video.
Hey everybody, it's CW here live from Freedom Acres Ranch, man. We tuning in. First I want to say everybody here at Freedom Acres Ranch is safe. You know, this past weekend there was a drive-by done here, and you know, that's a result of the sheriff's lawlessness, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. Other than that, you know, how I'm feeling, you can imagine how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? But I gotta remain calm, man. I gotta stay calm, and I just gotta stay vigilant. You know what I'm saying? Of my surroundings. More now than ever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't crazy, y'all. Not by a long shot. You know what I'm saying? My suspicions are confirmed. You know what I mean? You know, they trying to get me. You know what I'm saying? They really are. They have to try to get me. You know what I mean? You know, we still farming, we still feeding the people, we still bringing people out to the ranch, but I want people to be vigilant when they come out here. You know what I mean? You know, fear has no home here. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's sad that I gotta live like this, man. And it's just, you know, it's unfair. You know what I'm saying? And I'm asking for help. You know what I mean? I'm asking for help. You know, I'm asking for y'all out there to continue to pray for us, continue to show your support. You know what I mean? Continue to show up, continue to make those phone calls to the governor, the attorney general, whoever you think may, you know what I'm saying, make a difference. You know what I'm saying? We need to get in their ear. You know what I'm saying? And as to what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I just, you know, we ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's because of y'all out there that we here, man. And I ask that y'all continue to stay vigilant and keep your eyes on this situation. You know what I'm saying? It's because of y'all out there that we still alive. You know what I mean? And you know, let's do this together, man. Let's battle this system together and try to seek change. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna remain positive on this end. You know what I mean? And we gonna keep farming, and you know, farmers gonna keep saving lives, and but we just asking for our life to be saved. We asking for our lives to be saved here. You know, we saving lives. We asking for our lives to be saved here. You know what I mean? That's all I'm asking. You know, that's all I got for y'all right now. I love y'all. Be safe out there. Continue to pray for us. You know, shop with a local farmer. Support a local farmer. Support Freedom Acres Ranch. www.freedomacresranch.com. And please be vigilant on this situation. Make those phone calls. You know, continue to press the issue. Black farmers matter. Black farmers matter. All farmers matter. You know what I'm saying? But definitely here in Yoder, Colorado, y'all have some farmers out here experiencing going through hell. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not even, it's unimaginable, man. The level of hate, you know what I'm saying, that surrounds me. You know what I'm saying? And it's from authoritative figures. You know what I'm saying? Sheriff Royable, you know what I mean? Get in line, man. Get it together, man. Come on out here and check these people. Do your job. I don't know no other way to put it. You know, I throw my hands up, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna put my hands down. I'm gonna keep throwing my hands up. I'm not gonna put them down. You know, but, you know, just, you know, pray for us, man. Keep us in your prayers. I love y'all. Be safe out there. Till next time.
Wow. So as y'all can see, man, this guy's really going through it, man. And he has no support out there. You know, he mentioned the local sheriff is not really doing anything. He's being harassed, I would assume, by his neighbors who own land, you know, surrounding him, and they're not happy that he's out there, right? And I didn't know what to do when I saw this except for make a video, and hopefully it gets shared so more people can be aware of what's going on, and somehow, some way, something can be done to assist him. The next slide or video I want to share with you guys is a breakdown of the case records, everything that they've tried to do to get help, from the 911 calls, you know, making complaints. And you'll see a little video up in the right hand corner of this next slide I'm gonna share with you guys of someone actually on their property harassing him and his wife. His child is in the car, and making vulgar, you know, rants at them, calling them names, threatening them, flashing a beam at them, which we can only assume is attached to a firearm. And as he stated, just this past weekend, there was a drive-by on his property. So this is a very, very serious matter. And I'm really humbly asking anybody who sees this video, even if you can share with a bigger content creator so they can post it on their platform to get more views and more attention to it. You know, I really appreciate that, man.
Ballers can only put a camera out.
Go ahead and get it.
Do something, cunt.
Gigi, stay in the car, babe. Don't be scared, baby. You all right. I know you're scared. Just sit back. Just sit back.
Yeah, I see you doing it. Too fucking high, you don't even know what you're videotaping. What are you looking at, cunt?
Wow.
Keep your trash on my fucking property. Go ahead, eunuch. It'll get thrown as soon as you're fucking gone.
Stop touching my property.
Fuck you!
Courtney.
That's my fucking property!
Stop touching my property.
Keep your trash off my...
All right, so as you can see from the video, I don't think I need to go over what just happened there. You know, this random individual is on this man's property, threatening them, calling his wife names. I'm gonna just read this. Matter of fact, let me go back. I want to read you guys the first breakdown. Okay. So as you can see here, this is a report of all the records that they've made, the reports they've made. And it's extensive, you know what I'm saying, to say the least. So here we have the public statement, American Freedmen Legal Fund. Sheriff confirms 822 records in Freedom Acres Ranch case. All set at $6,576. That's how much they're asking this family to pay to retrieve all of the records from the complaints they've made and the 911 calls they've made. And here's the breakdown. The American Freedmen Legal Fund has received a formal response from the El Paso County Sheriff's Office, confirming the existence of 822 records related to the Freedom Acres Ranch incident involving C.W. Mallory. That was the gentleman who just made the video asking for help. These records include 91 case reports, 339 calls for service, 339 corresponding 911 recordings, 51 field investigation reports, jail booking documentation, and premise history. The sheriff's office has placed a total estimated cost of $6,576 to release these records. This confirmation establishes that there is a substantial volume of documented law enforcement activity connected to this property, meaning there's a lot going on out there as far as this harassment. There's a lot going on, far beyond a single isolated incident. At this time, the American Freedmen Legal Fund has raised $300, but the scale of this request has significantly increased. We are now calling for public support to obtain these records in full so that a complete and accurate review can be conducted. Access to this level of documentation is critical to understanding the full scope of events surrounding Freedman Acres Ranch. Further updates will be provided as we move forward. Donate for if you want to donate, you can donate through Cash App at $Freedman Legal Fund or freedmannation.org. Okay, so wrap this up. I just want to say this, right? Me, myself as a veteran, I totally empathize with this man, because all he's trying to do is be free. Be free, live on his land that he's purchased, and also use his land to help other people, veterans and so forth. That's all this man is trying to do. And for whatever reason, even in a situation like this where someone is minding their business, trying to live with their family and cultivate a community that can help veterans, he's still being harassed because of the color of his skin. There's no way else around it. People hate to bring up race and talk about race, but unfortunately it's unavoidable. And in a situation like this, it's unacceptable. This man is not bothering anyone. He's doing good work for his family and for his community that I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in, being a veteran. When people talk about blacks in America, anytime we get pushed back on certain things and certain parts of the system being against us, people always give us a hard time until you see an example like this. Someone who's minding their business, out of the way, off grid, on his own property, servicing the community, servicing his fellow patriots, true patriots who serve the country. And he's still getting a hard time for no reason at all. Not only that, he's not getting any help from the local authorities, which speaks even louder to systemic issues that we have. I really don't understand it, man. I really don't understand it. But I really hope that this man gets the help he needs. If you're watching this video, I don't want to be too long-winded. I've spoken enough about the urgency of this matter. And I'm humbly asking you, if you come across this video, please share it with a friend. Hit the like button. As YouTube says, hit the hype button. Anything you could do to push this video out into the algorithm so people can see it, and maybe they can do a better job at bringing attention to this than I can. I don't have a huge platform, but I know in my heart of hearts, I just had to do my part because I'm a veteran myself, and I take pride in that. And to see a man going through this for no reason at all, there's no reason other than he bought property somewhere where people don't want to see a black man living there. Sad, bro. It's really sad, man, but I'm really bothered by this, man. So I hope you guys can help us out with this, man, and bring awareness to this. Thanks for watching the video.